Oh my god, it's snowing cats and dogs. Those are geese, dude. Now, as the owner of the Dimmadome, the Dimsdale Dimmadome, as Mr. Dimmadome here, I will say these side skirts are dimmatastic. Side skirts fit beautifully, except for the other side, because I messed up on this side and I need to scoot it back a little bit because, you know, you can see right there, I may have off-centered it, but you know, I'll fix that on a day where it's not necessarily snowing. Dope, man. Dimsdale Dimmadome, carbon fiber Dimmadome side skirt. Matt and I are going down to Elevated Motorsports. We have some potential business stuff we're gonna go talk to him about. So let's get the WRX warmed up. Head down there. I haven't been down there in a while. Last time I had the, or when I had the Evo, I think was the last time I was down there picking up some Evo parts. They have a lot of cool stuff down there. So I think on Instagram I saw like an R8, some Evos, some Subarus, some other fun stuff down there. So let's get this thing warmed up.
Aww. The joys of being on pump gas and being able to fill up at anywhere I find and have my car start on the first attempt.
All right, mine's getting there.
What in the hell is going on?
It almost had it that time.
Do you need a jump start?
No, I got this.
Do you need help? Do you want to come back here and try and suck start it yourself?
Yeah, put your mouth on it.
Grab this lovely top-down jump starter.
She's a little temperamental on E.
I think potentially it was messing with me the whole time.
Where are these fools at? They got everything here. Oh, we got Evo, Honda, something, Type R, Evo, Subaru, Focus? I do like the Cresta. Oh wow, there's an office now. Hello? There's a cam. Yeah, I threw my camera way over there. This car's overdue. Matt and I went down, we met with the guys down at Elevated, and for a while now, Matt and I have been doing builds for people out of the garage every now and then. And Elevated does a lot of like Subaru, Audi, Mitsubishi Evo, Hondas, literally everything under the stars that you can think of. They're bringing Matt and I in to help them out with some of their Subaru builds. So we're gonna start contracting down there to help them pump out Subarus. Now we're still gonna do videos on all of it, engine replacements, installs, the whole kit and caboodle, just fun videos down there at their shop. They have a lot of cool stuff, so it'll be a little bit better of a change of environment in my opinion, from just shooting in the garage all the time to being able to get out a little bit more and go shoot in other places, go do other things and whatnot. So I think it'll be a really good experience for both Matt and I to be able to actually get out, because we get so stuck here at the house doing builds for other people, builds for ourselves, just general life stuff. So I think it'll just be a really good opportunity. And on top of that, the lease at the shop where we have blue ends in like September, October, and conveniently enough, Elevated is moving into a larger space around the same time. So the game plan for us is to, once our lease ends at the shop, move in with them and take up a portion of space at their new shop, which is absolutely huge. It'll potentially have a dyno there, a whole bunch of other really cool stuff going on. And I think it'll just be a really good opportunity for us to be able to grow a little bit more outside of what we've just been doing in the garage. Which, don't get me wrong, the videos in the garage are still gonna be happening. There's still gonna be stuff going on here at the house all the time. But I think it'll be a nice change of scenery, a nice change of pace, and a good opportunity for us to be able to get out and expand a little bit more and actually work with like the guys down at Elevated. So I think I'm personally really excited for it. I know Matt's excited for it. I like to keep you guys in the loop with things. Like I said in the last video, I'm just absolutely terrible like keeping secrets and whatnot. So it's just good to, you know, be able to share with you guys. So it's just it's exciting stuff. Actually be able to get out, get into a bigger space, not be confined to the little shop that we have now, which gets the job done and it works. But it's tiny, if we're being honest. It's tiny and overpriced. But on the bright side, I have gone through and like hardcore spring cleaned in here. Like I said, dude, we're just running out of space for stuff. So I went through like the whole back rack, got rid of like a whole bunch of parts I was never going to use, cleaned literally everything in here to try to remake some more room. It's a little bit better, but still a little bit tight. So, you know, Matt and I got to go do a couple dump runs here in a little bit to go drop off a lot of that stuff that we're able to kind of free up in here. We still have to do that half of the garage, which is, you know, one segment at a time, one corner at a time. So now that we got that out of the way, I got some like quality of life modifications for the WRX I want to do real quick. Let me show you guys. I'm excited for these because it's, you know, it's the small things with building a car that just make it stand out a little bit more. You know, like I said, sometimes it's the small stuff. So here is like the upgraded center console option where it's got like the I can't do it right now because I'm like pushing it down to keep it from, otherwise it's just gonna move. It's got the armrest extension and it's got like a nice leather wrap on it versus the hard plastic one I have in the WRX, and I'll show you guys that one. I also got the Diode Dynamics turn as tail modules with 4 backup lights, so that way I'm gonna be able to see absolutely everything behind me. So let's start out with this easy one real quick. It's only a couple of screws. I think it's like 2 or 3 little Phillips screws that go back there. So I already got the screwdriver out and whatnot. This guy will bolt right in and it's gonna make the interior just look and feel nicer because you get the adjustable armrest extension guy. Hello, WRX. See, this is the current one that's in here. It's just like hard plastic crap and whatnot. There's like $2. That's my coffee tip money. Don't judge me. So I think I gotta pop this back piece off and whatnot. Let's get this guy swapped out. Don't fall down there. Okay. 3 little Phillips head screws right there. Now this guy should. Yep. Look at that, man. Garbage. Hard plastic. Cheap junk. Oh, I hit the camera. Nah, we like that nice premium leather, daddy-o. I just did the one thing I said I didn't want to do and drop it down in here. Dude, that thing is gone. No! Here's the old one. Like I said, just kind of cheap hard plastic. Looking way better, man. Way better. And then to put it back down, just hell yeah! So I got the hazards on right now, so you guys can see the current turn signal is actually right there. The Diode Dynamics thing is gonna make this whole like OEM C light piece the new turn signal, and then where that blinker is and where that reverse light are, both of those will be reverse lights. There it goes. This side. The little yellow and brown wires hiding right up in there, right behind this trim panel here. I want to swap those out for STI ones, dude. They look way better black, so super easy. And then you just plug in that guy there. The shorter wire will go on this side, and then it's going to, I'm going to try to pass it through that grommet right there. Same with this side. There's another grommet right there to be able to pass them through. So let's get all this wired up, get the taillights back in, and test to make sure that the old turn signals now work as reverse lights. Down here. Now the hazards should be these.
Yeah.
Both?
Mm-hmm.
Nice, they used to be this. This used to be the blinker.
Whoa.
Does that look better?
I do like that, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
How many reverse lights?
4.
We got 4?
We got 4.
Does it look good? Are they bright?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are nice. Now we got 4 reverse lights. We have this and this is the reverse light. This is now the blinker. This outer one does nothing. I kind of wish it did. I kind of want to get like the Valenti styles, but you know what? I think I got this kit for like $100. That's not bad. So now that we verified it all works, I'm gonna go ahead and just reassemble this upper hatch piece. You know, sometimes it's just a little quality of life and little things you do to a car that just make it look more modern. Like having LEDs and like full LED taillights now, it just a little more modern. I got LED fog lights I did earlier today. When I was doing the hardcore garage clean out, I found some old Morimoto 2-strokes. I threw those into the fog lights, so we have LED fogs now. I need to get LED headlights. That's the next thing on my list. But let's reassemble this hat. I still got a couple other things I want to do to the hatch, but we'll do that tomorrow. in this video, but obviously tomorrow. Don't mind all the recycling. That's from when Matt and I hardcore just spring cleaned the garage and we're doing a dump run tomorrow. But tomorrow I want to get the oil pressure sensor actually working in the hatch and fix the steering wheel off center. Now the other thing I want to mention, Mr. Matthias. Obviously you guys know Mr. Matthias. Everybody say hello to Mr. Matthias. Hi, Mr. Matthias! There's going to be some things that are going to be changing here soon. I mentioned earlier in the video that Matt and I had a meeting with Elevated. We were down there earlier. We're going to be taking on some of their Subaru builds on and off, and we're also going to be moving. The goal is to move into their warehouse in September, October-ish time frame. That's when the lease on the shop that we have blew in ends, and when we can. I spoke on that stuff earlier, but also I think it'll be a good idea to do it this way.
I think so.
Logically, it seems like it makes sense. We are going to move Matt's builds, not all of them, like obviously he's still going to do stuff on his YouTube channel, 100%. But for
talking points, yeah, and things like that.
So he's still going to be doing all that fun stuff for like the builds, like what we've been doing on like the 04 STI, the hatch, blue, the Evo. I guess we could count the Evo, even though the Evo kind of pissed me off a whole bunch. We're going to be moving those builds over to Smeedia, which is Matt's Outback, which this thing's dope. A lot of people have seen this on Matt's channel.
Even though it's got nothing in it.
It has nothing in it right now.
It's a blank slate.
You guys have probably seen the extra 6-speed laying around the garage. That's slated for this car. We can't get the 6-speed in until there's an engine in because we need to make a transmission bracket for it. We can't do that till obviously we're able to locate the transmission, because Matt mentioned that earlier and I was like, what do you mean we need an engine in here?
Yeah, we can't just pick where that goes because
it kind of needs a spot. We're gonna be moving Chewy over to Smeedia once the time comes to build this thing. Matt's goal for it is what, 650, 600 wheels, something along those lines?
650, 700. There's a ton of stuff we have to figure out for things.
This is a really good shot of you right now.
Like a lot of random little things we got to figure out. And figure out kind of what I'm doing with mine and what we'll keep. Lots of big plans.
Game plan is put it on a Helltech also, right?
Yeah.
So this car will be a standalone car. In addition to this, I know OG subscribe. I'm not even gonna try to show it over the boxes. I'm just gonna show it outside the window. Fuck yeah, we're gonna include that one. We've got this SRT4 that Matt and I have to at some point dig back into to get it running.
Yeah.
That's been Matt's long-term project.
That's been the forgotten, I don't even know what you'd call it.
We're gonna get it running again.
That's been my barn find, my childhood first fast car, first build, years in the process, not focusing on it, back burner car.
It's an 04 SRT4. Thing unlocked. Can we pop the hood? Can we look in the engine bay?
I don't think I want to.
I will then. You won't have to. The only thing that looks bad is the transmission, and that's because we didn't prep it before we painted it.
I think honestly I'd pull everything out of the bay and paint it.
We could do that.
Like
repaint the bay,
refresh. I would just do it right this time. Like that's what's so painful. Everything on this is completely brand new.
To give you guys some context, if you don't know about the SRT, we've shown this on videos in the past. The SRT hasn't ran in what, 10 years now?
So this is the comp turbo. At least it still spins like nothing. Kind of the plan we had talked about, because me and Tanner we're trying to differentiate and figure out, because obviously we're two best friends that run YouTube channels
out of the same house.
Out of the same house, and there's certain complications that come with doing that, where we've kind of talked and tried to figure out what the best route for things would be and what the smartest way to kind of differentiate our own channels moving forward would be. So it doesn't make sense for us both to be doing the same thing, because if we're doing the exact same thing, we're just kind of in each other's way all the time, and we need some sort of flow and a plan for stuff. So at some point we are going to get to this. We're trying to differentiate only from Subaru content a little bit. Like, all right, now one thing I want to say is the Subaru content's not going to go anywhere. I still have the hatch that we're still tinkering with. I still have blue that we still have to finish building. We have the Outback, which is going to be a similar build to the hat, rotated 6, 7, 8, 9,000 horsepower. Not 1,000, but 6, 7, I'll say 650, 750, somewhere in that range wheel horsepower car. We have the FD that's coming. We've got the SRT4. So we're trying to differentiate a little bit outside of just Subarus. Like, both of us love Subarus. Like, let's be honest, we're car enthusiasts. There's other cars that we like outside of just Subarus. In our feet, nothing German for me. After my Golf R, I learned. After the Golf R, I learned that an Audi is a Volkswagen, Matt. I just wanted to give you guys an update on that because you guys are going to be seeing a lot more of Mr. Matthias around as he's playing with my fog. I stole his old fog lights out of Chewy. One of the last things I want to do in this video is fix the offset steering wheel, because a lot of you guys point that out. I'm gonna fix it. It is installed one notch off, so easy, quick fix. I got the battery disconnected so that way the airbag doesn't deploy in my face, because that would definitely not be a fun time. So
let's fix this steering wheel centering problem. That's pretty easy to do, it just takes a little bit of time. There's a couple T30s right in here for the airbag. There we go, airbag's free. Let's disconnect these airbag wires. I just feel like I'm diffusing a bomb every time I mess with the airbags, man. I hate it. Now in an effort to not totally fook your clock spring, leave that bolt on there and then wiggle the wheel off. Otherwise you will pull the clock spring off with it and you will destroy your clock spring. Just like that. Now I know the wheels are straight and the steering wheel's just off. That's an easy fix, thankfully. There we go. Just like that. Send it in with an impact. There's probably a torque spec, but I decided to just send mine. Dope! Now my wheels and my steering wheel will actually match being straight with each other. So this guy back in, and I can bolt it back down. Alright, I fixed my steering wheel. Now you guys can stop yelling at me. And we took all the stuff to the dump earlier, so don't yell at me for that either. But that is all I've got for you guys in this one. I like to keep you guys in the loop with what's going on. So a lot of stuff. I'm buying the plane ticket today, actually right after I get done shooting this. I'm gonna go buy the plane tickets to go down to California to go get the new car. I just talked to the owner of this car. He got his plane ticket this morning, so he's coming up a week from today to come pick up the 04 STI and then drive it home. So pretty much immediately after that, I'm getting tickets to go down to California and come back up. But a lot of stuff going on. I said I wanted change. I said I felt stagnant, so we're making that happen. We're gonna be moving into a new space potentially in September. Bringing multiple new cars to the channel. Obviously, I'm not gonna be tackling them all. We'll probably be going back and forth between multiple ones because Matt's obviously going to be working on some of his builds, and we'll be there to film them and document everything and show the whole building process as we always do on everything. And then Matt and I have allocated time to, a lot of people have been bugging me, and I'm sorry, I've been so bad about this. We are gonna go out and do driving stuff, track videos, that stuff this summer. As you guys can see, it is still raining almost every single day right now, and obviously they shut down tracks when it's raining for safety concerns and whatnot, so it's just hard to be able to get out there and get on registrations as they open. But I've got all of the notifications set up so that way we can make all this stuff happen. I said I wanted change, god damn it, we're making it happen. So like I said, that's all I got for you guys in this one. If you like the video, you know what to do. Go and hit that like button. If you're excited for Matt to be coming to the channel too, it'll be nice having a second set of hands to help out with things. That means builds can go a little bit quicker now, and it's not just myself doing everything. So if you guys are excited, go ahead, hit that like button, turn it black, blue, green, yellow, purple, silver, cyan, whatever color it turns for you. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel and you want to be, put it in one of these corners. No idea which one quite yet. But with that, I will catch you guys in the next one. So peace out, homies.